Badgers conclude the home portion of their schedule with another win versus a ranked team. Very impressive Saturday night for Luke Fickell's team. 27-10, the Badgers defeat Illinois. Darian Dupree with 2 touchdown runs, including an electrifying 84-yard sprint to the end zone in the third quarter. We'll hear from some of the victorious Badgers. We'll also get you caught up on all things Wisconsin volleyball and Chris Bono and the wrestling program with a big meet coming up at Stoughton High School. All of that. In addition, we'll have our weekly sit-down with head coach Luke Fickell. All coming up on this week's edition of the Badger Sports Report. Wisconsin 34-yard line, knee-high shotgun snap, Altmaier. Back to throw against a 4-man rush, pressure to his left, and now he is swarmed. Down he goes, ball popped out. Illinois recovers. It was Sebastian Cheeks getting the last shot. Wasn't the first one, but it was the last one on Altmaier. Dupree is behind the quarterback, Aker to the left. And the handoff goes to Dupree, rather the end around, right side to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They fake the handoff inside. They go to Vinny Anthony outside, and the Badgers take the lead here late in the first quarter. 1:05 left in the half. 7-7 to score. 3rd and 15. Illinois at its own 26. Altmaier to throw. Here comes Reiger, and down goes Altmaier inside the 20-yard line. Mason Reiger shot out of a cannon, and he drills the quarterback. Tucker Ashcraft lines up in the backfield. Lance Mason motions to the right, hand off. Darian Dupree, 15-20. Dupree, 25, breaks the tackle, 30, 35, 40. Darian Dupree to the 50, in the clear, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Darian Dupree, 84 yards. Cole Rusk tied in wide to the left, shotgun snap, Altmaier looking. Pressure, Daryl Peterson gets home. Down goes Altmaier inside the 20-yard line. And man, oh man, we have talked about the young guys, but how about the seniors here in the stretch drive? We've talked about Reiger tonight, and here's Daryl Peterson with another play. Caden Fagan, the running back. He is to the right of Altmaier. It's the shotgun snap. Badgers sending 4. Altmaier one pump under pressure, and down he goes. It's Daryl Peterson once again. Keelan Crimmins on to punt. Line of scrimmage, the Illinois 28-yard line. Tyrell Henry deep at the 31 of Wisconsin. Snap is low. Crimmins trying to dig it out of there, and he gets drilled inside the 15-yard line. Charlie Jarvis gets to the punter. First down, Wisconsin, deep in Illinois territory. Gonna go Wildcat QB now. Darian Dupree takes the snap, running behind Aker off the right side. Dupree to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Little Wildcat action. The Badgers lead 23-10 with 8:16 remaining. 4th down, 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Altmaier to throw, pressure coming, and Christian Allegro gets to the quarterback. Another sack for the Wisconsin defense. Altmaier taken down at the 46-yard line, Illinois territory. One more snap, drops to a knee, and the Wisconsin Badgers will close the home schedule in grand style. They send off the seniors on a terrific note, and we've got another field rush at Camp Randall Stadium. It's over in Madison as the Badgers win it 27-10.
Set the standard, let's go.
Ricardo Holman from one end of the yard to the other. Touchdown, Wisconsin, as the Badgers are back in the fight. In stride, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Wisconsin. And a clean path to the quarterback, Christian Allegro. He's gone, 10, 5, touchdown, Wisconsin.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by UW Health and is brought to you by Hy-Vee and by Construction Business Group, by Gruber Law Offices, and by WEA Member Benefits.
Have you heard people say women's sports are having a moment?
It's not a moment.
Moments are fleeting. They come and they go.
This isn't just a moment.
But success is nothing new at Wisconsin.
History in Wisconsin.
There's a history here.
8 championships.
So let's celebrate women's sports for what it really is.
It's not a moment.
It's not a moment.
It's a movement.
And you're invited to come along for the ride.
UW Health, proud title sponsor of Badger Women's Sports.
Clear your path to a great career today. Climb to reach your career potential with no loans and no debt, so you can earn while you learn. A Wisconsin Operating Engineer's Apprenticeship is your opportunity to work outdoors and get heavy equipment experience. Partner with your employer for serious pay, great health and pension benefits. Acquire real-world experience while building Wisconsin together. To start your career journey, visit join139.com today.
Nothing matters more than our community and our patients.
So when flu season's here, I love that I get to help protect them.
When you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you can earn a 20-cent fuel saver.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
Because you can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you.
Allowing you to pick a time that's best for you and your family.
Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. One call, that's all.
The guys have bought in, I think, more than anything, and not that they weren't before, but I think we're all bought in right now, and we know that when we play complementary football and all play together, we'll be tough to beat.
Man, it's really tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like we've been through a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but we just been practicing hard. Coach Fickell just been in our head, just telling us keep going, keep believing, and I just think that's the most thing that we done that proven to other teams that how we play, just believe and like just keep playing, don't give up.
No negative energy, no finger pointing, none of that. So everyone's been together this whole time. I think that's kind of what kept everyone together.
I think guys have just really adopted more of an aggressive mindset. I think we're a lot more confident as a group. The communication's there. I think, we had a lot of new faces on defense this year. As the time progresses, you come more molded as a group, and I think that showed the progress today. So, these last 3 weeks, really, I thought we've been playing really, really good, and I think that aggressive mindset and everybody getting a little bit more comfortable.
Never a doubt. I think, that's a decision every single person has to make for themselves because we only have so many opportunities to play the game of football. So, whatever happened the week before, you still get a chance to show up and, put a product on tape like we did tonight. And I think, if you take it 1 week at a time, that just shows, a testament to what our team really is at the base.
Man, I'm so proud of him. I know it had been, kind of a little bit of a struggle for him coming into Indiana with 1 sack, and I know he was struggling with himself, like when is it going to crack, when is it going to happen. Just told him to keep his head up. It was going to come from him, and as you guys can see, the last 2 games, I think he got 5 or 6 sacks. He's playing amazing. I'm super proud of him, but I knew he always had it in him, and it's good to see everybody finally see it and he can showcase it. Before the game, me and Gene was actually we was just talking about this. Then we was gonna do like a slap or whatever, but it just didn't happen. I was just trying to get to the end zone, but I seen it. I'm like, oh my God, it's green ahead of me, so I just had to go get in the end zone.
You said it best, really. Cap the season, just show the work we kept putting in, kept showing up every single day, never quit. Season has its ups and downs, and I think that's just what we needed to focus on was finishing strong. And I think between tonight and going into next week, I think we can show that.
Obviously, 5-year Wisconsin Badger for life. I want nothing more than to bring that X back here for my final game. Obviously, this game was fun. It was a great time, worse than defend all that, but that means way more to me than this game does.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WIAA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. WEABenefits.com.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. Equipment that powers through mud, dust, and extreme weather. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers.
As much as the college game is changing and will likely continue to change for all we know, certain things are constants. That is a senior day, that is rivalry games and all of that. And we bring in head coach Luke Fickell, the Badgers concluding the home portion of their schedule. As we've touched on it before, you could have sixth-year seniors, fifth-year seniors, guys who are one and done. There's still, I would hope, a little something extra for all of these guys as they get, not just the final home game, but as they get toward the end of the regular season, knowing that the clock is ticking on their college career.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it's hard to delineate, right? I mean, obviously the guys have been here for 6 years and 5 years. They're, to everybody around know them better and more, but I still think there's paying respects to, what it is that these guys have done. And I think whether they've been here for 1 year, they've been here for 6 years, I think that's still a part of what college football is. And, there's got to be a closing to everything. This happens to be one that is, for a lot of years has been one of those things on senior days. Whether it continues to stick, we'll see, because there's a lot of unknowns with how many years guys have had, even through the end of this, maybe the last COVID year of any possibilities out there. But nonetheless, I think more than anything, it's about paying the respects for what it is that those guys have done, whether they've been here for 1 year or 6 years.
It's also interesting, a difference. It's becoming more and more of a pro-style kind of a deal here with college football, but the rivalry games are still the rivalry games. You got the Packers-Bears, Packers-Vikings. You got Wisconsin-Minnesota, the rivalry that you grew up playing in. Whether there's an eye on a national title prize or not, those games are still often how you're defined.
Now, there's one thing that I say will always be a part of college football. Whether this senior thing continues to be something that's kind of celebrated across the country, rivalry games are what college football still is all about, regardless of what the landscape changes to, whether it becomes contracts, whether it becomes rivalry games are still what make college football special.
We get social media clips where you talk to a team either in a team meeting during camp or a post-game scene, but when you have these kind of the trophy games as we call them, are big speeches necessary?
No, I think that it's making sure with where where we are today with some of the landscape with newer guys that throughout the year, whether it's fall camp or even going into the season, that people understand and recognize what that rivalry game really is and is all about, so that when you get to those moments, there isn't a whole lot of explanation needed. There isn't a whole lot of speeches needed. They have known since the time they walked in the door that there's some things that are different about this program and the things that are different about rivalry games, and they have to embrace that.
As you view this, the high school championships have concluded, and a lot of really good games to get teams to Camp Randall. I always try to stop myself and say, look, what a thrill for all of these players to be here at Camp Randall Stadium. I'm sure we're talking about 16 to 18-year-old kids maybe here, but maybe the first time they pick up a football playing youth ball, thinking, man, wouldn't it be cool if? A dream realized.
And I don't know if they've always played all the state championship games here.
As far as I know, for a long time.
That is a special thing, and that's not like that everywhere, that you can get to go to, the main campus and play the state championship. That's something that I know even as my boys, as we came into, moved here, and as they started high school, it was one of those things that, hey, your goal and your dream is to play in Camp Randall. And in order to do that, you got to make it to the state championship. And so I don't think there's anything any better. Sometimes somebody like, you can't fill the stadium because it's so big. It doesn't matter. It's about those guys that are playing on the field, and those kids that have grown up, idolizing and wanting to be a part of that, have had that option now.
Well, it's always cool, too, and you grew up with it in Ohio, and the kids here, if you're from small-town America, the entire community gets involved. It's the old line, last guy out of town or last person out of town turn out the lights. That's part of the beauty of it. The Friday night lights, whatever you want to call it, there's still something about high school football that hits different.
No, it's special, and to have these here, I think, is really important for us. We got to do a great job at making sure not just the teams that are playing, but all the high school coaches and the kids that come to watch. You know, if they got put out by a team, then they're probably coming to watch their team, whether they're players or coaches. And I still think it's important for us to make sure we take care of those guys and make sure they understand how special this is, and we want to make it that way.
Is it as much as you grind with your team trying to win every game, get better every day? I don't know how much you got a chance to watch your kids this year, probably not a lot. Is there a part of you, it's almost like a bit of an escape? You get to watch high school football. It's big business here, but that kind of gets you back to your roots.
There's nothing better than, we don't go out a ton on Friday nights. Some of the other coaches do. There's nothing better than being at a Friday night football game. And I just meant, like, you know, for a few moments, you know, you got a game the next day. For a few moments, your mind just kind of goes away, and you kind of remember, you know, whether it was playing or you know, watching your kids playing those. I don't get to do it enough, even when my own kids were playing. Watching the film just isn't the same thing, but a lot of my experiences have to be through watching the film.
Well, congrats to all the state champs. Congrats to all the teams who got here this past week at Camp Randall Stadium. We'll take a break. More to come as we continue with the Badger Sports Report. Have you heard people say women's sports are having a moment?
It's not a moment.
Moments are fleeting. They come and they go.
This isn't just a moment.
But success is nothing new at Wisconsin.
History in Wisconsin.
There's a history here.
Age championship.
So let's celebrate women's sports for what it really is.
It's not a moment.
It's not a moment.
It's a movement.
And you're invited to come along for the ride.
UW Health, proud title sponsor of Badger Women's Sports.
Clear your path to a great career today. Climb to reach your career potential with no loans and no debt, so you can earn while you learn. A Wisconsin Operating Engineer's Apprenticeship is your opportunity to work outdoors and get heavy equipment experience. Partner with your employer for serious pay, great health and pension benefits. Acquire real-world experience while building Wisconsin together. To start your career journey, visit join139.com today.
WIAA Wrestling's putting on some events around the state, and they're, you know, last year they had a big time match at Arrowhead High School. Well, I mean, it's our state, right? We need to be involved in all these things, and our kids deserve that. Our Wisconsin kids deserve that, to wrestle in front of their high schools in their hometown. So we had some discussions, and it was a no-brainer. It was very, very easy to work with those guys, and it was, you know, a 5-second conversation. Would you like to do it? We said, yeah, we're in. They did all the details, and now we're wrestling next Tuesday night.
Stoughton loves wrestling, and I know everyone there is excited to see it and see us come and perform, and see me, see Nicolar, see Garrett, and just the rest of our team. You know, we got a lot of Wisconsin guys here, and all of our fans in Stoughton are Badger fans too, and everyone supports us, even coming up to the field house and watching. So I think they're excited to get us back in their gym and get all the youth kids involved as well. That's a huge thing. Kind of inspiring the next generation and helping them out as well.
I mean, yeah, we got fans here at UW, but Stoughton, like, I grew up around all those people, those parents, and that atmosphere, so it just hits different. Like, those people are the people who supported me from day one of my wrestling career, so I don't know, it means a lot to go back and be able to show how much I've grown since when I was small. I'm super excited to see everybody and perform to my best ability in front of my family, you know?
Good job, number 3. Hey, get set! Hustle!
I think it's going to be great, right? They're very knowledgeable in wrestling, so it's going to be wonderful. I know that their kids club sent in a bunch of kids, so it's going to be an awesome atmosphere, family-friendly atmosphere. There's a lot of things planned, some silent auction stuff, and honoring some people. So it's going to be an event more so than just a match, and we're just excited to be a part of it.
Serving from zone 1. Drop serve at Una. She picks it up. Left side. There's Collier. Block touch. Guided up front now. Purdue runs its offense to the left side. Willard with a tip. There is Booth right there to send it right back. Carter Booth with a big Badgers block, and it's set point number 2 for Wisconsin. Countdown to 600 for Booth is on. Set point, here's Furbringer's serve. It goes to McAleer to the left side. There's another Bucky block. Woolard right into that Wisconsin wall, and Wisconsin gets it 26-24. 12-4, Wisconsin's built an 8-point lead now in the second. Off the top of the net with that serve. Picked up McAleer on serve receive, and then Miller gets rejected. Mimi Collier, get it out of here. Mimi with the finger wave, and it's 13-4. Badgers up 24-15. Serve finds Egan, high pass Furbringer, jump set left side. Egan powers it off the defense for the kill to end set number 2. And Wisconsin takes a commanding 2-0 lead over 11th ranked Purdue. Here's Taylor Anderson, the setter for Purdue. The junior serves at Egan. Hand pass pulls Furbringer to the right sideline, sets the pipe. Off-speed roll by Collier is dug by Anderson. Heaney punches one over the top of the block, picked up by the Badgers. Here's the left side attack, and it's good from Viagich as she cranks one cross court, 3 each.
Viagich has got the hot hand. She's got the serve right now, but she's been doing well serving also.
Una serving. Left to right, Purdue sends it up front, right side to Heaney, block touch Wisconsin. There's Egan, guides it to Furbringer, waits in the pocket, slide, attack, Allie Andrew off the block. Another one for Wisconsin, and the Badgers are rolling in the third. Heaney will serve. Right to left, second match point for the Badgers. Hand pass up front to Furbringer, to Booth, and she ends it. The Badgers punish Purdue tonight, and Wisconsin takes over sole possession of second place in the Big Ten Conference.
I think our team went in knowing it's go time. Like postseason it's coming up here, and so being able to create more distance between us and the next team, especially like RPI wise. So being able to go out there and really show up, show out, and then sweep them, I think is huge for us.
Nothing matters more than our community and our patients.
So when flu season's here, I love that I get to help protect them.
When you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you can earn a 20-cent fuel saver.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
Because you can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you.
Allowing you to pick a time that's best for you and your family.
Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. One call, that's all.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by UW Health and is brought to you by Hy-Vee and by Construction Business Group, by Gruber Law Offices, and by WIAA Member Benefits.
As Eden will get to the puck first beyond the goal line. Eden throws it out, and Jack Kovacenko finishes it off. What a hustle play by Lacey Eden to get to the puck beyond the goal line.
Left behind, here's Kirsten Sims. Kirsten Sims deflected, Potter, backhand, chance, scores! Cassie Hall wins it for the Badgers.
Dexheimer put it down to the goal line, setting up Fitzgerald. He scores. It took Wisconsin 5 seconds to score on the power play. It's a 1-goal game. And Zilanoff puts it in the corner. Tassi behind the net on his backhand. Put it in front to Montgomery. He scores. Oh, Tassi drew the defenseman behind the cage. Then a backhand pass through the paint. Montgomery on the doorstep. That was a slam dunk for Blake Montgomery. It's 2-2. Four-box center ice pass for Pietila. Didn't reach him. Now here's Montgomery stick handling. Finding an open Pietila. He scores. Adam Piedla. Beautiful pass from Montgomery. The Badgers have erased a 2-0 deficit and lead top-ranked Michigan State 3-2. Tolk will take it off the corner wall and skate it out of the zone. Up the middle now to Zillinall. 2-on-1 with Dick. Pass to Dick. He shoots and scores. What a pass and shot. Zillinall to Dick. It's 4-2 Wisconsin. Oh, an interception by Tyson Dick. Right down the middle of the ice to the left. He shoots one, pad save, rebound, Butterill scores. Oh, Wisconsin answers right back. Back up by a pair.
Now center circle across the line. Hard to the net. Dexheimer, he dives and scores. What a shot and finish in East Lansing. Wisconsin will leave with 2 wins against the top-ranked team in the country on a fabulous finish by the captain.
The Badgers close the regular season in Minneapolis on Saturday afternoon, a 2:30 kickoff. Wisconsin and Minnesota, the battle for Paul Bunyan's axe. Need we say more? We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. Proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics, WEAbenefits.com.
Every farmer wants to up their uptime, so we purposefully designed our tractors and implements to keep you in the field. Tailored for your operation, Case IH tractors are intuitive to use, easy to maintain, packed with the latest tech, and backed by dealer support you can trust. Because Case IH equipment isn't just built to work, it's built to work for you. Case IH, built by farmers.
Have you heard people say women's sports are having a moment?
It's not a moment.
Moments are fleeting. They come and they go.
This isn't just a moment.
But success is nothing new at Wisconsin.
History in Wisconsin.
There's a history here.
Age championship.
So let's celebrate women's sports for what it really is.
It's not a moment. It's not a moment.
It's a movement.
And you're invited to come along for the ride.
UW Health, proud title sponsor of Badger Women's Sports.